Greetings, everyone. I am the amazing Seven the Vampire, and here with me tonight is, as always,
Get the Dinosaur Boy VA, what's good?
And we are back for more Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, we took on the Tower of Zot and brought it down, saving Tulliola from, from the Telophoroi. Or Thavnir. What the fuck? Why did I say Tulliola? I fucking jumped all the way to a fucking, Dawn Trail area. Thavnir. Look, they both start with T.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope? I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scarlark Monteshane?
I think you had it right.
Monteshane?
I think.
I wanted to try and speak with Scarlark Montgomery and thank him for coming to our rescue in the rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnir. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. What the hell kind of metaphor? Oh, alright, whatever. Since we're waiting for Ishtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me?
Sure.
Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go ahead to Phenomenon.
Be careful.
Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be for long.
Well, yeah, you did kind of break the law.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up, I mentioned, we saved, Tulliola, which is the wrong area. I gotta wonder if Tulliola, what are their reactions? Because we know there are towers all over the world. I gotta wonder if, Woklabot just oh my god, there's a tower. Oh my god, there's a tower. I'm just like, yes. Honestly, Tulliola will be fine. They still have the current leader, and that dude will, fucking eat the Telophoroi. Heading out for a stroll. Scarlark himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am
eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us.
Alphino of all people, worrying over his reputation. And at our Alamata, no less. The wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Sword.
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 We could potentially have two swords if I became a Viper. I'm not going to, but I could.
You could.
I could do that. But why though? I'm so mad. I'm mad about my run of Uma I did today. Because
No.
there was some bullshit in the senior year.
Ah.
I'll explain after the cutscene. Boom, boom.
Here it is, Phenomenon. While I expect you made notes of it before, no... What's up?
Just the snapping in this song.
One can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct?
It would be true.
While most of the space is taken up by the expensive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of aetherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself.
Huh.
And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in aetherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as
Charlene's
foremost educational
institute.
institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students.
Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he's recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stomping grounds. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the stadium, graduate with the highest honors in magical arts and aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber.
Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars.
Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the stadium's most notorious master debater. I'm sorry.
I used to be on the debate team.
Fair enough. How did that
was
go?
like 10 years ago.
How did that go?
That was how I discovered I liked voice acting.
Fair enough. How would that lead to... Actually...
So, I mean, I can get to that story later.
In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levier began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage.
Well, no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholarg Monteshane. Sure, whatever. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him.
Alright. So I was gonna say the reason I hated that run I did of Uma today was I did a sweep Tosho run. And everything was going good until senior year where she decided I'm gonna continuously lock training to what I want. And it was not helping.
Ah, it is what it is.
That was Alphino Levier, wasn't it? The Alphino Levier? He's with his sister and Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epic shattering proportion is fast approaching. Spread the word. Oh, sorry, you said you were looking for the scholar, yes? No, he could be anywhere, but Miss Alphonse should have a better idea. Look at him.
Why is he so stanced up?
Rose like, "Oh, shit."
Hey, yo.
Anyway, so while I'm looking around for what I'm supposed to be going, kind of just walking around. What's the story?
So, At that point in my time, in my life, I wanted to be a lawyer.
I remember that when you
for-
wanted to be a lawyer, yes.
Yes. For a while, I wanted to be a lawyer. That was about freshman year, a little after, a little into my second semester of freshman year. After I came back from rehab, i.e., I watched Fate Stay Night, and it got me out of the deepest, darkest depression of my life.
Fair enough.
I'll continue after this cutscene.
You lost? Wandering up the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh from the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to a searcher's meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the stadium? That's right, but... And what's the second most important? Well, that's simple. Everything else. It's fair enough, I guess.
I guess. Fair enough.
There's a school. That's why we deal here. That's what we deal here in the searchers meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find them. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eyes of Passia this, tongue of a giganatoad that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end. Which possibly is why some of us students are trying to accomplish this, being a scholar of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in cleaning.
Sure. Fair enough, I guess.
That is a very funny sentence. I beg your pudding? You're no gleaner? This was a labyrinth? No, wait. Think of it. You never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. Said he was on his way to make us meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams.
Okay.
In the time it's taken me to tell you all this, the scholar's probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Ma'am, you went on like, what the fuck?
Anyways, so I was part of the debate team for my high school, starting in like freshman-ish year, in order to get myself a little better at forming decent arguments and like writing informational papers and stuff like that. Truth be told, I was pretty bad at the debate side of things. But there is also the speech part of speech and debate, and if you don't know how a lot of that works, there are certain events that in speech and debate that you can compete in. On the speech side of things, there are actually more acting-oriented events where you prepare scripts or stories in order to present them within a given amount of time. One of those events was called prose, which is where you take a short story and you essentially act it out by reading from a black binder, cutting it down to about 7-ish minutes, 7.5 minutes. Now, previously, I had never broke past prelims in any speech and debate tournament. The one tournament that I I chose to swap to speech and attempt to in the event prose, I got to third So it turns out I'm decent in acting, I guess.
Fair enough.
The short story I actually chose was what was it at that time? The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. So
Wild.
yeah, no, I got to scream at adults.
Here, you read the Level-Head Scholar, because I read the last two NPCs.
Sure. Yes, the Scarlock was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums.
I'm gonna be honest, when I was voicing the librarian lady, I had to keep taking deep breaths because you saw I was doing it like
fair.
I was trying to say it like she was saying every word pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that to me that's how she speaks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you saw she was like very she just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, she would probably be like saying it like you would have to decipher her words because they're all coming out at the same time.
Ah, there he is. Scarlark Montgomery.
God, I love the goofy Lalafell walk. They take such wide steps.
And even when I was like 15, I was already starting to like, how do I say this? Go all out when I act.
I gotta admit, it is kind of funny that you found your love of acting in high school, and I lost my love of acting for a while in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, like, I'd never touched theater like at all until then. And even after I was like, wow, you know what? Yelling at people kind of feels pretty good.
Yeah,
I never went into the actual theater department. Granted, I was friends with quite a few of them. Because there's just a lot of overlap between theater and speech and debate, but you know.
Yeah. But no, I just find it funny that that happened.
Yeah.
That and now because of you, I've gotten back on that path of loving acting. It's almost like I never hated it. It was just that I had a bad teacher.
Yeah. That's also kind of why I avoided the theater department in my high school, because it was not great. The theater director was not great from what I understand.
And I mean, that just kind of goes to show something I've always felt. A good teacher can make you love something you hate, and a bad teacher can make you hate something you love.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that is kind of part of the problem. Like, schools have, they have to... You have to make sure that your teachers are, people who are going to make sure people love the subject. Yes, people need to learn, but they also, part of that is going to be their interest in it, regardless of anything. Obviously, even if you're not interested, you need to learn the subject, but you need to make sure your teachers are people who are going to convey God, I'm trying to find the words I'm trying to say. It's just hard. But I mean, you get what I'm saying, so.
Yeah.
You get the general gist of what I'm saying. It's...
That's why you need like that's why you need like an actual certification to become a teacher rather than just knowing the subject.
Yeah.
And like that said, quite like the teachers that I did have that were specialized in acting and voice acting did make me, not only did they like help me improve, but they also like made me genuinely like acting and voice acting a lot more. But they were all not part of the public school system. It was all extracurriculars. Those were all classes outside of actual schooling.
Yeah, I mean, typically things outside of actual schooling, oddly enough, are going to be better for that type of stuff because a lot of times they're doing it out of a love and a passion for it.
Yeah. Not to mention that basically all of them were also working actors still, so there's that.
Yep.
Oh shoot, is this gonna be on the exam? speaking of school.
Speaking of school, yeah, we're back in school.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, you know the worst type of teacher? The teacher who isn't a teacher but is a coach.
Ah.
Those are the worst
Yeah.
types of teachers. And that isn't to say that, you know, this is one thing I feel every bad teacher I've had is a coach, but every coach I've had isn't a bad teacher. I didn't read his question, Corial Ether.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
As I didn't hear the question.
Yep, just well,
I didn't hear the question. I was too busy talking.
Consumed by even the simplest.
This is like this is a huge lore drop, so maybe, I mean, I already know all this shit, but, you know.
This form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
Just turn the game up a little bit.
teacher, can you slow down? Teacher.
Imagine you got a teacher who just starts doing this shit.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if some paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
Words are becoming illegible.
Redacted.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The seventh umbral calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
God. When
The enchantment
sciences.
which binds me and the rest of the forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
So now we're being kind of given a reason for why.
Not.
Hmm.
Can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then,
So effectively,
speak freely to others.
effectively, you know, to give an understanding,
Barring
the
that,
form knows what's going to happen, but their memories are being blocked, so they don't know what's going to happen.
Oh. Hmm.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
So you're starting to gather one of the other themes of Endwalker a bit more? Both from this and like the scene at the end of the last one. Are you starting to kind of gather
Well, I think that's enough
the whole
information for
meaning of
today.
life
Now that I've
idea
given
that
you some
Endwalker's
food for
possessing?
thought, all right,
Yeah, for sure.
an
Yeah.
entire banquet.
Endwalker's
It's-
kind of bringing up this, what is the meaning of life?
Right.
And it becomes, yeah, like I said, it becomes a major question throughout. I like that bit.
I don't think you needed to do that, but fair enough.
I would
It's giving me
remind you
Sorcerer's
how
Apprentice
I'm unable
vibes.
to assist you in
Real.
matters. The resources at my disposal may still be of use.
Oh, me and the boys at the clock tower.
I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Valdesian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Yeah,
And I suggest you speak with Key Alia.
I'll be honest, the answer we get is kind of depressing, though.
And her network of contacts may
The answer to what Final Fantasy XIV gives us as the answer to, like, the meaning of life and the journey you're on is ultimately kind of depressing in a way, but also oddly uplifting. Like, you won't get what I mean till the ending, but it is this weird combination of depressing yet uplifting.
Sounds very Nasu, not gonna lie.
Yeah. If you're a game, Qualifone will put your artistry to good use. Yeah, there's a few things you can do here now. This opens up the ability to do, I believe it's it's part of like the crafting quest stuff for Endwalker. We can't. Oh no, I think it's Gatherer actually. I think this would be Gatherer, right? Yeah, no, land or hand. So it's crafting and gathering. It's both. Okay. I can't remember if there was one that was crafting, one that was gathering, if it was like both were in one. We will be showing that off much later. Like, it's gonna be a long ass time before we get to any of that shit. Context: I have crafting and gathering classes on here. As you can tell, I have 2 crafters and all 3 gathering classes. I think all 3 gathering. No, Fisher isn't level 50, but Botanist and Botanist and Mine are level 50. But yeah, as you can see, Fisher is only level 47. It is my lower level one, and I do not mind at all. I don't intend to do much fishing. Yes,
Dang.
Keith, I don't intend to do a lot of fishing.
Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the form's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny. I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to believe more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a good boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you could better acquaint yourselves with... how do you pronounce this again?
Queer Alipo?
Sure. You could better acquaint yourself with the Queer Alipo, as the Skullhawk suggested, while I share our findings with Raha.
I mean, I'm not doing that because I don't have crafting and gathering classes leveled. I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't been doing that. On my main, all crafters are level 90 right now, or all gatherers are level 90 right now, and almost all crafters are level 90. Honestly, I would have had another one level up to 90 had I played this at all today, but I've been busy with NTE all day. I've been playing Neverness all day because of like the new update. I was trying to get, through the new story content at the very least. I wanted to just knock that out in one day, especially because Friday, Sword Art releases, and I didn't want to have, you know, Neverness story content in my backlog while, you know, the Sword Art game is coming out, and I've been really excited for. So it's like, yeah, just sit down, knock it out in a day.
Oh, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studium proved most educational.
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot.
While you were away, I received word from our fellow scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales to our possession to Limsa Liminsa.
So, the time has come for us to go on the offensive?
It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose of such a plan, but let us see what awaits for us in Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of the storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian?
No.
I'm good. I don't feel like it.
He probably carried all 3 of those boxes at once.
Yeah.
Those boxes are as big as Kryl.
Literally. Phew. Didn't realize these crates were so heavy.
She's 2 apples tall.
I shouldn't complain though. Vitra and the alchemists of the Great Work put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with utmost care.
Oops. Shit, dropped one.
No, oopsie daisy.
Are you not coming with us?
As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here, and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I wait for word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa Lominsa!
Alright, we're heading back to Limsa. It feels like a long time, even though it hasn't been that long, but so much has happened since we've been in Charlie, and it feels like we left Limsa a long time ago. It's like, no, we didn't leave it that long ago. It's just that a fuck ton of stuff happened to us.
It's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening there.
Oh my god. Immediately I get to Limsa and it's hell. I mean, it's not hell. People are just kind of standing around. It's actually pretty normal right now. But, you know.
Things are okay.
Limsa's always weird. There's a 90% chance that you're gonna see some weird shit when you enter Limsa.
Yeah.
Limsa is the hub of ERPers. People trying to fucking Limsa. I don't even know why it's Limsa Lominsa. Like, why did they pick? Why do the horny people pick Limsa of all places?
Right in front of my crab rangoons?
My apologies. My apologies for calling you away from Charlie and at such a short notice.
On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company.
It was only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it's only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion.
It's reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails?
It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlie and the allied nations you have been engaged on. During your time in Charlian, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge of abductions of kobolds, Changan, Ixal, and Anta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Razatan has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace. And it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Talafaway at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilishabard contingent.
To think such progress has been made in so short a span.
Its objectives are twofold. First, to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Talafaway's every whim without question. They too are victims, and it is our duty to free them, to deliver them from suffering, not for their strategic or political gain, but because it's the right thing to do. I do like that bit, by the way, that they show that that Garlemald is our enemy, but the people of Garlemald are not our enemy.
Right, of course.
They're just people living their lives. I do not ask.
Xenos isn't, though.
Yeah, Xenos is.
Screw that guy.
Is our enemy. We do not ask that we set aside decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality. For what without that, there can be no recollection, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Norianje observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires may merely be a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make any headway, though the same can be said of the Talafari. There's suddenly no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager that the Spire's primary purpose is to divide us and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. That would appear to be substantiated by Ystola's analysis of the Tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spire siphon aether from the land, continuing to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than was required for this task alone. The excess aether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it's not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers.
That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way.
We want you and your scales to join the Ilishabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory. Couldn't have put it better myself. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. they were positive that you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you've delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilshabard. Rahaboon and Lord Almeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Tolafari. So much as draw steel. For the Tolafari, so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, go. Safe in the knowledge that Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. We're finally taking the fight to Xenos' front door.
Open up! Open up, Xenos! Open up, Xenos!
Dude, I love this moment, by the way. Just the feeling of finally, after all this time, taking the fight to, taking the fight to Xenos.
Mm-hmm.
He's been such a thorn in our side for the longest time, and we're finally, doing something about it. But yeah, I love this part. This is another great part of the game. As with like so many parts. So excited for fighting that guy's named Chicky Nuggy. Part of the KFC, the Guild to Protect KFC.
Now that's dedication.
Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible.
Will you and Lord Almeric be leading the contingent?
Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there's a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsabard contingent. The very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters.
Can't please them all.
Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side charging into the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Almeric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is peace of mind, knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As for your good fight in Ilshabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just.
Thank you. Both of you.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's him. I was like, this is.
Oh, yo! It's been a hot minute since we've seen you guys.
One of your exploits travel quickly. From what I've gathered, the protective. Hey y'all, I work tomorrow, but it's later in the day, so I'm gonna be chilling and shit. What's good? Hey, how goes it?
How's it going, Trent?
We're about to invade Garlemald. One of your exploits travels quickly. What I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of an expeditionary force. My contribution on the occasion is but a minor one, that being information I've shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. We're not really strong. We're not fully going to fight. We're going to save the people of Garlemald. Yes, it involves fighting, but our main goal is to kind of protect people.
Hell yeah, I love war! I love killing people and destroying cultures and history, Jack! Anyways, so you're not coming with us. Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this.
I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being is cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I also love helping people, even if not as much. That'll do. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabar contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus, and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I'm branded a villain or hailed as a hero, would only hinder your efforts. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion Vaorzia set foot on Garlean soil. A fair point. So long as you refrain from announcing your arrival to all and sundry, the average person should have no inkling as to your identity. Although your title and deeds are common knowledge, only a select few would... Legatus. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. I just kind of bubbled up my words. Would recognize you on sight alone. Perhaps one day they will learn the Warrior of Light is not the demon to be feared, but a woman deserving of their trust. I fumbled over my words.
It is what it
I
is.
think you were Maxima, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, it was this guy.
In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people.
Well said. May I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. If I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. They added the suffix to regular ass Roman legate, which is funny. Yeah. That's just how people be. They just be doing shit.
You like that?
Be best of the best. The other members of the
The other members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered at the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready.
I will not. Anyway, let's talk to the resistance guard. Let me in. I like how that guy said the pronunciation fucking sucks. Yeah. Words suck.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
By the way, we're like after Endwalker, it'll probably be a while before we start post Endwalker, despite how much I love it. Because we're got a lot of quests. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Love that, dude.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
When united, there's
Fight
nothing we
not only
can't
for the
do.
sake of Vaorzia, but for the entire
No, he's doing
world,
push-ups.
including the people of
I
Garlemald.
think I'm cheering him on.
Big fan of this guy.
Of the Ilsabard contingent.
We got the guy who sweated his ass off.
Indeed.
You can tell he's an Asgardian.
Right.
So, you know, he's probably not having the best time coming to hot ass Alamigo.
Lucia.
It's like going from Canada to Texas. It's like a winter, you go from winter in Canada to summer in Texas, and you're just like, fuck, what the hell happened?
Not least my former homeland. I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us.
But guess who is? Elmerk may not be joining us, but Lucia is. This genuinely, you know, I haven't really talked that much about it yet because this is the first opportunity where it really feels like it.
I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this
I love that this really does feel like the culmination of the story with all of our, you know, past heroes and all of that coming together finally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're seeing Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Endwalk, or Storm Shadow. I love Graha in the background. Those guys are like different guild leaders and stuff. I saw the White Mage one, the Black Mage guild leaders.
Might I ask you to speak first?
The
If I'm asked,
bullshit haircut of all time.
I am Arthur, spokesman for the
The
Gridanian
boldest cut
delegation.
for real.
My esteemed sister,
This is one of the people you meet if you do the White Mage quest line.
and protection to those who lived during our
Oh.
time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Hey, look who it is. Remember this
Oh,
asshole?
there he is.
I know you.
Remember this? Yeah, you know
That
this asshole.
dingus pirate.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. The Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Love Sickard.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Hell to the yeah.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
Hell yeah.
Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls. Believe
I love.
me.
Can I just say I love Sickard? Like he was an asshole when you meet him, but now
You're certainly rare.
he is such a dude. He's such a.
What a guy.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow.
All of his fake ass Cockney
That's where we
accent.
come in.
I just love him in
Naturally,
general.
Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front. It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield. From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
I love them. He's like, "What?"
Comrades like these, I know
Oh.
will succeed, no matter what awaits us.
God. Like, this is jumping way ahead, but currently in the story, legit, all of the Scions are regathering, because, like, we're regathering all the Scions and all of that, like, even the, like, non-key story ones. I'm really hoping Lise comes back.
Dang.
Like, in the current, like, main story, because it would be so good to have Lise back in, like, if, I imagine, like, I really hope the next trailer shows Lise coming with us to the new world. Even that one me with the emoji
I
eye.
have been designated commander of the Elzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you
Yeah,
require.
Lucia is leading us, so this thing's bound to work, because
The four high houses
remember, this
house
lady ain't-
Hylinart foremost among
lady's a
them, have
badass.
arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
guns!
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon.
They're
will
bringing
address any problems
guns.
of technical nature taken
Gun.
by the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord Emanolane!
Yes. Emanolane de Forton, at your service.
Oh, I've missed you. You may be an idiot.
Look at this goober.
Standing, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
God.
But should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
I dare say your fancy pool. That's for the sort of doom.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
God. Remember when Think would slap this man?
believe that concludes
I do remember that.
preparations for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time
I
ago,
gave
but
everything
it would appear
to
they have been
protect me.
delayed.
I failed. Learn to live with it.
Would that
I
be the
have.
shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Oh? And who's this?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Nah. I see.
Well, hell to the yeah. I love that. Fucking minute one. They can't go 5 seconds without fighting.
For coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
For some reason, I've been seeing a lot of shipping art of her and the Moon Lady recently. Serena and these two.
Ah.
I've been seeing a lot
fair
of
enough.
shipping art of them recently.
So we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy.
The lady, we're going for
So
peace.
you had to know. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
And I get why people ship them.
Warriors of
She's
the
just
steppe,
like, please excuse
we've
my
heard
wife.
many
She's.
tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Hell yeah. And look, the little son's here too.
Dalmasca,
He hasn't said anything yet, probably because he saw Yustola was like, dude, I'm still suffering from that fucking
I
burn.
would never presume to Nevertheless, we must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
I just love that. We will give our enemy no quarter. No, we're going to make peace.
Though I understand that
But-
many may
but
struggle to
murder.
see it as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Sid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Maxima, who stands with us today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Joma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands.
And then you look at, you know, on the opposite end, you look at people like Ashi, who were a Doman who,
able to put aside their feelings for the greater good.
you know, sided with Garlemald. It's not where you're from that determines the type of person you are.
This world a better place.
Which is genuinely, again, one of the things I love about this.
I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately,
We're not going to get to it this week, but I think next week we're actually going to get to a really fucking cool part.
Oh.
I think.
However,
No, yeah, no, we'll almost certainly get in there next week.
To Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparation.
Like, I love this shot.
There is no turning back.
Where you just see everyone, you know.
It's the Avengers Endgame portals.
It really is. I love that. We'll spare our enemy no quarter. No. Peace. Yeah, I get why people ship these two. It's a very cute ship. Anyway, you haven't said anything, buddy.
With the Mole, champions of the Nadam, and the Dotharl having sent so many here, I had thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And I would have done so if not for my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might that his radiance may deliver unto them victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dotharli dog as first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will... My deeds will become the stuff of legends.
Alright, little son, you do that. Look at them. I just love that. No. Peace.
Everyone is here.
Besides the delegates assembled here, the Almaja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive the harsh climate of Ilshabad. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telophoroi. All things considered, they can be better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea. Though their eagerness to do so has been noted. We shall have we few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Oh, guess we're giving out the warding scales. We heard it's going to be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Have a warding scale. Oh, the talismans! We are here to keep these close at all times, yes? I'll see that no one misplaces theirs. Ah, before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I've done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by towers. Yet while he cannot be here, he wishes to express his shared conviction. He and Inyagiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will pay their efforts by ending this war. I still love his words before the final battle for Doma.
Mm-hmm.
We who walk the journey need not think too hard on the destination. Yes. So, are these the famed warding scales? Not for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the 12 Woods. The 12's Wood. The Elder Seed Seer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bidden me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald, while learning all I can in their ways. In doing so, I'll come closer to understanding my place in the world. So she says. I say it is past time our allies benefited from the power of a Seed Seer's disposal. Some billmen that we hide our light under the bushel. I intend to address that criticism. If I remember correctly, you're Sigurd.
Yes. I hear you've got something for us. Ah, them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a guild or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on them for now. And one more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Einzar? Right. Einzar?
Yeah.
Or yeah, Einzar. Okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't they send Einzar instead? Fuck it if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilfer told me was that they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good will a pirate do on dry land in the middle of the sodden snow of all places. Well, I'm kidding.
What? And it's just like, yeah.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail, though. However the saying goes on airships.
I have to imagine Akina would, like, somewhat become friends with Sigurd after everything that happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, she'd find him a bit of a pain, but that lovable pain, you know? This is a set of warding... That set of warding scales that set of warding scales I spy? Not that I would know what they looked like. Wow, look at these! Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with ether. Oh, the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about. Which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only way to find out, eh? Never or not, I'd march through all seven hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. If I remember correctly, you were Lucia.
Warding scales for the Ashgardian delegation, I take it.
Here you go, ma'am. Mommy? Sorry, mommy.
Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald. Sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us into victory.
This is in local pirate man thoroughly doing his best to come up with his typical piratisms that work now that he is no longer in the quest. Yeah, it is kind of funny that the person leading the charge against Garlemald is a Garlean who now works for Ishgard.
Right.
Who was sent as a spy who was sent to spy on Ishgard, became part of Ishgard, and is now being sent to save Garlemald. It's fucking wild.
Do you have a warding scale for me too?
Yes, I do.
Thank you for this, and you for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have very little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the Cold of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Alamegan Quarter. While you may make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships.
I'm very distracted by that dude spinning his spear.
You know what they say, never attack Russia in winter.
Yeah, we're attacking Garlemald.
This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth.
You don't need to worry about Oriange and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor. Since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise. I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put on too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. Only had time to find something to my liking. Is the cry... Hark, is that the cry of a scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Oh my god, it's Tataru.
Oh my gosh. But how?
I'm everywhere, don't you know? I have my ways, oh yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilshabad without telling me? Nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I made for you whether you like it or not.
You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us?
What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather than pursue the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? I did have one other thing to share. Armagus and Bloodwar have finally returned from assignment in faraway lands. I'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. And they'll be running things back at the headquarters. I was wondering if I could lend a hand. And Charlian. Oh, why not? Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company at the Beldessian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I hear Amargus and Bloomweeda, I read those names wrong the first time, but it's fine, did a fine job carrying on in our stead when we were laying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, I'm confident you won't go collapsing again. Because someone who shall remain nameless is in a position to teleport your souls into another world. If anything similar disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I love that bit. Someone isn't here to pull your souls. I really hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. Not much. It's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day.
Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer.
We are gonna have to go and change our glam up a bit. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Yep, the Northia coat. After all, what we're currently wearing isn't really fit for, you know, Garlemald. Not fit for the cold. And Tataru made something special for us, so why don't we go and make that our new glam? So before we start on this quest, we are going to head to New Gridania, head to the inn, swap out our clothing, and then we're going to head back, accept this quest, and do all that. Not exactly wearing, you know... Come on, load New Gridania. Like, come on. Come on, load faster. Swim to the island faster. What can I do for you today? I'd like to retire to an inn room so I can change up my glam. Oh, I may want to get a out of storage. Glamour prism. Oh, are they already in my inventory? So I'm gonna have to put that in the thing. Yeah, they're already in my inventory. Loving shit is just slow for no reason. I mean, it's usually slow when loading the city-states in particular. And that's just because it's loading a lot more people.
That is fair.
Yeah, so it's not like it's slow for no reason. It's slow because it's loading a lot of shit. So it's slow for a reason. I'm not too interested in putting all this in there right now. I'll put this in there, because I got that. I mean, yeah, no, but we're still going to say words like that because I'm an asshole. Fair enough.
Okay.
Alright, let's make our new glam. I'm not going to make it on slot 1. I'm going to make it on slot, I guess, Jesus Christ. Slot 8, I guess it is. Alright, so we're starting with, obviously, the North Sea thing. Where is it? I saw this coat, but... Look at that. Tataru made it for us, so let's use it. What do we got? I don't have any of the little, like, masks, do I? No, I don't. Damn. I have that mask, but I'm not wearing that. I forgot about that. Hot helmet. Monocle. What do I have in the armory? Got the songbird hat. That's actually kind of cute. The egg glasses. Oh yeah, that. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. Yeah, that works actually really well. Alright, let's see about gloves. It's kind of like proper gloves. By the way, this is usually done, this is what usually happens off screen whenever I, before I have a new glam, is I'm usually, like, trying on, like, everything I have and trying different shit.
Fair enough.
Ooh, the songbird gloves actually kind of work. Orthodox Santa gloves. Surprised at how well the Songbird gloves work. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Songbird gloves for now. I actually really like those. Leggings. Obviously make them a different color, but those actually gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a hot minute with me just trying to figure out what I want to wear. Actually kind of like that as well. It's weird how well the Songbird stuff is actually kind of working. I think I'll do the type B, the Yorha leggings. And then for boots, Far Eastern Lady boots are actually kind of nice. Those don't work at all. No, no. That's kind of work. Actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that look. Ooh, actually, no, that kind of works. That kind of... It looks a little weird, but... What do I have in here? Oh no, I knew those weren't working. I don't know why I tried them. You ever not know what you're trying to do? You ever just not know what you want to work? Actually, like that. Okay. Now for the dies. I don't... Oh, shit, I don't have... Where are my standard spectrum dies? Hang on. Let me save that real quick. Where are my standard spectrum dies? I'm not going to use my wide spectrum one, because I only have one wide spectrum one. I'll stick to standard spectrum for now. Did I leave them in my... Are they in my retainer inventory? I doubt they would be. Why would they be in there? It'd be a weird place for me to store it. Okay, fucking gotta figure this out. Where is my standard spectrum die? Where are you? You are in my saddlebag. So you are there. I just don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright, let's get this outfit colored. Start with the hat.
Good old-fashioned fashioned fantasy 14.
Yep, that's about what that. I mean, that's about what's happening here. Oh my god, wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, can I please function like a human being? I actually kind of like the colors of the hat right now. I don't think I need to dye the hat. I want to use reds because we used blues on the last few outfits. We used blues the last couple of times, so I want to use red this time. We do that mixed with. The red and white actually kind of go well together. Go with the red and black. What about a red and a dark purple? And I immediately go back to the blues. I just said I'm trying to use reds. You see, this is why I'm assembling an outfit I was going to put over on instead of thinking, yeah, but I gotta look good. I want to look good. I like how I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna do, you know, red, and then I immediately go for the blues again because it's instinct. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. I really like that, actually. Oh. I can't see what that looks like with the elf. Oh, hang on. No, okay, I'm just gonna do this way. I think I'm purple. And I see the spirit TF2 causing possesses more gamers than just TF2. Dude, I have a problem. This is why I shouldn't be. This is why I do this off screen usually.
That's fair.
But I just can't do this one off screen. Okay, yeah, I need to. You know, I really do need to. I am gonna need to. Yeah, I need to have it dyed that color so I can see the gloves matching, like what the gloves will actually look like with the correct outfit. I kind of wish there was a way I could do that without doing that, and I don't think there is. It's unfortunate, but it's what it is. The gloom purple actually kind of works. Yeah, no, the gloom purple, not really. Not as well as I'd want it to. That's the problem. Okay, that works. That'll work. I think this change, yeah, this change doesn't matter because you can't see it because it's underneath the outfit, so I'm not worried about that. We'll make the shoes. Yeah, we'll do that for the shoes. All right, that works. Oh, we need to also do, please excuse me. I know I'm, like, doing a lot of... Look, we're gonna get back to the main story in a minute. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna take the Tidal Wave Katana back, because it's been a while since we used this one. Nah, it clashes too much. Yes? No? Yes? No? Ooh, I actually kind of like Thunderstrike. Yeah, okay. There it is. That's the look. That's the look. There we go. Okay, we're finally done. I apologize for wasting, like, 10 minutes, but can you blame me? Listen, I understand serious or goofy. Making a good fit is always fun, yeah. And I gotta make a good, like, we had to have a good winter fit, because we're going to, you know, it's gonna be cold in Garlemald. We needed a good, you know, fit for the cold.
She kind of clean with it, though.
We're gonna be,
The fit go hard.
I am gonna be getting new glams from the online store, because they introduced some new glams, already sent Keith what they look like. I'm almost certainly gonna be getting those. Because, especially Keith, the short jacket one will look good. The dress is gonna be a bit weird because you've always noticed what Akina wears isn't necessarily overly flashy. So that is a bit more flashy than what Akina usually wears, but I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work in a glam. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Gotta go meet with the Ironworks pilot. Where is he? Oh, there he is. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was the most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. All resources are at your disposal. If there's aught we might do to be of assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. On boarding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended battle. Progress will be saved at certain points. Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty much saying this is probably going to be the final thing we do for tonight. This is going to be a long part. For the first time, we're heading into Garlemald territory. But yeah, you agree with me, right? Like, the dress is a bit flashier than what Akina usually wears, but...
Yeah, just a little, yeah.
But I think I can make it work.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
Thank you,
Those
Xenos.
who traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
On
on the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
By the way, this will not be the only time in Endwalker where we do what we just did, but the next time we do it, it will be much easier. Because we're given a full outfit set that we'll be wearing. Welcome to Shiverstar. Shiverstar?
Yeah,
it ain't
fair
that
enough.
much colder than it ain't that much colder than fucking your home. Not that much colder than
We
it.
received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps.
Oh my god, Alice, that is so cute
Perhaps,
looking.
But there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
What is that weapon on your back?
From what I recall,
That does not look like a gun blade. It
Just
looks
utter
like
nonsense.
it looks like a gun spear.
The first, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
Just shit slapped together.
Yet now, these former foes cooperate to
Dude, we
defend
got the
the
doohickey.
Garlemald from invasion.
Who's gonna kill people with the thingamajig?
Certain they have been tempered.
There we go. It's just a thing.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
My god, Sickard,
Quite
you're
right.
such a
Soldiers or
goof.
no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
Break their legs.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
Dang, dude.
But easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Did you need to say savage beatings?
Having observed the opposition,
Also, I love Urianji's Garlemald fit here. Like, bro, that is so extra.
He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armament.
Phrases
and
that
we believe
like an
soon
oversimplified
Thancred's
bit.
team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Wait, is this the one where the meme comes from?
Not a bad idea.
I
Once
almost
the scouts
forgot
have
about
finished
that.
their
I think this
preparations,
is where the
we will
meme.
split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
I think this is the mission where that meme comes from.
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, that hat looks cute.
This is a pretty cute hat, yes.
I know what I'm doing. Meanwhile, the Imperials. Yes! Oh my god, it is! I'm almost certain now. Because Urianger is gonna be like. We're gonna be controlling Urianger if I'm correct. And this has that fucking meme line. Yes. Oh, yes, it's this one. It's a by the way, it's a stupid line to be a meme, but it is a meme.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Stoller always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn,
She's gonna put the pipe bomb on them.
Detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal.
Fun fact, one of Mechanist's attacks is just surprise pipe bomb.
Not the pipe bomb upon you.
So let's aim to get in and out
Whoa,
before it
pipe bomb
passes.
be upon thee.
Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
This mission can be a bit of a pain, by the way. Not gonna lie.
Oof.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, face out like your shoulders the cheater with the fireworks thing. Because she is. Because it's your Stola.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, this is the mission where the meme line came from. People meme this damn line, and it's so dumb that they picked this line to make a meme out of. Duty commenced.
Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you are ready.
Commence the mission.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Two on the gate. Get messy if I'm not careful.
Damn, spotted.
Yeah, so you want to avoid being spotted as much as possible, by the way.
Fair enough.
Because each time you're spotted, your threat awareness goes up, and you don't want that to happen. You're supposed to use that bomb. I fucked this up. I already fucked this up a bit. So I wasn't supposed to... I was supposed to use the bomb to knock the fuck out of him. Supposed to do this. Or it's not that? Okay, I'm fucking this up. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to hide. Jesus Christ. It's been a while. Not gonna lie, so... Yeah, it's been a while since I did this, so... If I fuck up at all, that's why. Reset? No, I'm not gonna reset. I'll be fine. I can still make this work. I can still make this work. Don't worry. Alright. Now I'm hidden. Ooh. Come on, let me hide again. Oop, hide. Alright, yeah, so you gotta... do that, and then you want to throw the bomb, I believe. That's how that does. No, that's not how that's done. Oh my god, no, it's silent takedown. Okay, Jesus fuck. Alright, fuck. I remember now. What the fuck is this one for? Oh! Fucking the guard dogs, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fail this on this sheer grounds that I just do not remember how to do it. Yeah, you want to set the explosive on the weapons. Come on, come on, come on. Set it faster, set it faster. Thank grid. Oh, back out. Oop. I'm gonna wait for this guy to be separated from the others, and then just knock him the fuck out. And now I'm gonna set the explosive. That guy's over there, so we'll be fine. Go, 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 go. Yeah, okay, now I remember how to do this. It's just been a long-ass time. That's, ooh, back it up. Okay. Knock you out.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around.
You stole I'm trying to sneak around. What a dummy thing. I can knock you out, right? Nope, that didn't knock you out. I thought that would knock you out. I thought that would knock you out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I am probably gonna fuck this up completely because I just keep fucking it up. Me when I fuck up several times, suffer no consequences because of it. And so far, I'm suffering the consequences of I'm a dumbass, but it's fine. Alright, knocking you this shit out. Fuck out, I don't know. Open, open, open. That spider's gonna be coming any minute now. We gotta get this shit open yesterday. Get off the wall! Alright, go back into dark mode. Okay. Where the guard dog hit? The guard dog there. There's 2 guards there. How am I supposed to do this one? Oh yeah, that's just the guard dog's like range of scent or whatever. Capacitate you. You won't notice me, will you? Okay, you guys don't give a shit. You don't give a shit what's going on over here. So I will just do that. Rehide, and what's next? Good night. Ooh, where's that spider going? That spider is doing shit, and I don't like when the spider do shit. Where's he going? Okay, he's just gonna patrol back and forth, it looks like. So I'm gonna wait for him to pass. And then I'm going to start setting explosives. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna hide. Wow, I've done this in a horrible order. I gotta wait for you to go back over that way. I'm gonna let you go back over that way, and then I'm gonna do it again. I'll do it again. Alright, just keep going. Yeah, you don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about the cloaked man setting bombs on your robots. Alright, get in my hiding place.
This is Thancred.
Yeah, that's the meme, by the way. This is Thancred.
Very good.
People just meme this is Thancred.
Really?
Yeah.
Just this is Thancred? Not even the explosions are in place?
Head to the control tower. It should be
No.
to the northwest.
Okay,
It's just,
man,
this
sure.
is Thancred.
Have the others wait at the rendezvous
I
point.
see so many meme lines about this is Thancred. Alright, how am I gonna knock this asshole out? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. There's a spider droid right next to him. Absolute fucking hell. Alright, well, I'm fucked. Alright, hold up. Please, 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 please. Alright. Yeah. You gotta take this... This mission you just have to take very slow. Which feels weird in this game, I'll admit, but...
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta... Slow and steady. Man, this dude's taking a nap. Well, that's not my problem.
This dude's eeping on the job.
Yeah, it's not his problem. Don't mind me just running over here. Oh, this is... No, fuck! Alright, I'm not gonna do the fuck. Oh, no! Alright, I'm gonna have to knock somebody out because this is getting out of hand. Alright, I'm knocking you the fuck out real quick. Alright, you're knocked the fuck out. You're next. You're next. You're not safe. You're going to sleep too. Well, why? Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm safe. Alright. So how do I do this one? Alright. You. Take a nap. I'm just like, knock everyone the fuck out. Look, no one can catch me if everyone's asleep. How do I want to go about this one? I need to remember. I'm trying to remember what the route I'm supposed to take here is. As you can see, this is a very big area with a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of knocking everyone the fuck out. Because, look, no one can catch me if everyone's sleeping. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Oof, oof. Oh no. Yeah, okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Because there's the This doesn't... That doesn't work on the fucking Magitech. Yeah, there's no way to knock out the Magitech. I just gotta kind of deal with the Magitech. I need to get rid of the dog, is what I need. Fuck. This is bad. Yeah, that's an issue, because those two asshole spider things are just back and forthing. Alright, hang on. I think I can knock you the fuck out without getting caught. And now I am in a very funky position here. Please. God, please, 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 please. Thank you. Looks like please. Alright, I'm gonna fall back a bit so I can realign myself. I see what I need to do now. This is just a very slow process, but it'll work. Alright, do that. You're next, buddy. Actually, no. Yeah, you're next, I think. Alright, now that you're asleep, I can knock that dog the fuck out. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Must be losing my touch.
Alright, I mean, one of them noticing me isn't the worst. I mean, it kind of is, because my meter's almost full, but you know what I mean. I'll be fine overall. Alright. Oop. The control terminal. Right over there, I see it. I see it. I see it. And now it's all within my reach. If I do it from here, I think I'm safe. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, and that deactivates all the Magitech. Over here. Okay. Well, I mean, wasn't the worst in the world. I just kind of forgot how to play the game for a bit. But you know. Oops.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my consideration.
No, I am very worse for wear.
What news from our comrades?
So how are you doing, Keith?
I...
After Metal Gear Thinkrid.
Metal Gear Thinkrid, dog. Let the fireworks begin. Oh boy.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
Dogs.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Alright, dogs. Oh, you got the blicky!
Bro got the blicky for real!
Alright, at least we get to play as ourselves this time.
Fighters! Protect the others!
Yeah, we just gotta do our sword thing. This is gonna be a lot of fighting. Let me get this off the fucking healer. Get off my healer, buddy. I've been on a weird Batman kick recently, by the way.
You have, yes. I did. I have kind of noticed.
I've been watching like Dark Knight clips. I've been watching Batman Beyond. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a Batman kick recently for no real reason. It just kind of happens sometimes where like my brain's like, I like Batman. He's cool.
A brief respite.
Batman do be pretty cool.
Keep the carriages safe.
Can I go over here and fight now? What the fuck am I doing? Oh, there we go. I was like, game? You don't let me fight now? Like, I can't fight these guys if you don't, you know, give them targeting abilities. Oh, that's just a whole ass fucking thing after me. I hope you're talking about me and not you. Remember when you shot that lady, ordered your people to shoot that lady? That was fucked up, dude.
That was messed up, bro. That was messed up. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, maybe I'll get to it'll lead me to me getting to Arkham City sooner.
Other carriages are still in danger.
Because when we did originally when we did LA Noire, it was gonna be Arkham City, but I decided to do LA Noire instead because of a last second change. I was like, last second, I was like, you know, I kind of want to play LA Noire, and I did LA Noire. I am practiced up for Arkham City, so you know, it didn't be too hard. And then I try to play like I play Knight, which would not work at all. You know, the only Arkham game I've never played is Origins. Actually, I've never had a chance to play Origins.
Really? Fair enough.
I know it was fun. Miss Phelps randomly tweaking out sometimes. Well, look, I still think one of my favorite moments is when questioning the foreign dignitary. When questioning Valdez. You know exactly why, Keith. You fucking boys, Valdez.
I like how easily he folds after it. Like, yeah, fair enough, I guess.
Well, no, because he's like, like, I mean, maybe don't do that then. Maybe you know, to avoid the international, don't do that, Valdez.
We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that?
Some other great like questioning moments too.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Like when he was questioning the one guy who he thought killed his wife, and he's just like, "You killed her because she was a drunk," you know? It's like, holy shit, Phelps. Like, Phelps, there was no need to start like talking about that lady. You blew up 6 blocks. Phelps would just randomly go sometimes. Like, bro would just snap. Head to the front lines. I think I just need to keep going forward. I think I'm wandering around, not sure what I'm supposed to do. Meanwhile,
at the Hall of Justice.
Also, Keith, I just saw that thing you said in Trails memes, like, shortly before stream.
Excellent.
Can I call you? You can. You did pick up. Didn't say it'd pick up.
Remove from the
Knock,
field
knock.
is not a
I'm not
euphemism
doing
for
this.
enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is,
Go ahead, punching the
their
shit out of the
temperament has made
robot.
them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit.
One guy punching the shit out of the robot. Yeah. Monks are kind of funny like that.
This is the path our young chargers would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Dude, Estinian's just, Estinian. He's just kind of like, He's not killing them. He's just... It's the Batman. It's the Batman idea. He's not killing them. They'll heal, technically speaking. Lise just beating the shit out of people. I love her. Yeah, what the fuck is that on your back?
The doohickey.
Dude, can I have a gun lance?
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Not killing them, but the hospital bills ought to fuck them up even more than the damage. No, I love in like I did say, I haven't played Arkham Origins, but I've seen, you know, I've seen the game. I love that part where Batman drops the guy from a rooftop into a pine tree. I'm like, Batman, that man's dead. I don't care what the game says. That man's dead. You just
Dead. Don't worry about
Then
it.
again, my favorite is Arkham Knight. You run them over with the Batmobile, but they don't die because it gave off a little electric charge. You know, ignoring the fact that you ran them over with a tank at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Pretty sure that man's dead, Batman. You killed that man.
No, what are you talking about? Batman doesn't kill.
Right! Let them have it!
Yeah, we're dealing with this, so. He did that to a random bio. He just dropped his ass like that. It, like, it wasn't even like he did that to like the Penguin or something. No, he did that to some dude named like Loose Lips Larry or some shit. I don't remember the guy's actual name, but it was some shit like that.
Loose Lips Larry.
No, the guy's name was Loose Lip something. I just don't remember the like rest of his name. I just said Loose Lip Larry because I was like, fuck it. His name was an alliteration now. Oh shit, Regalia's here. Hi. What did you do to my dragon? What did you do to the girls? Oh, there they are. I don't care about the little son. What did you do with the other girl? Like, imagine being just some random thug, and Batman just drops you into a fucking Christmas tree. That is decorated, by the way. Not only did he drop him into a Christmas tree, it was a decorated Christmas tree that had, like, ornaments on it. He is dead. The man has glass coming out of the glass on his fucking eyeballs. And then later that guy gets, like, you see that guy in jail and Batman interrogates him again and then beats the shit out of him. That shit, that one sketch different things, thugs from Arkham games talking about the experience to find Batman and go to Arkham Origins. Hang on, okay, I'll have to read that in a second. Or you could read it.
I still think the best description of that was one sketch of the like different thugs from the Arkham games talking about their experience fighting Batman. When we got to Arkham Origins thug, he started off by saying, "Batman?
Dog, I thought vengeance!
So true.
In the original sketches, N-word instead, but dog, I ain't saying that because I'm white. Fair enough.
Genuinely just such a... Oh shit! Holy fuck, there's like 7 million things going on.
Don't worry about it.
This is one of the most nuts-ass solo duties, because it's just like, yeah, you're in enemy lines. Oh, hey. You're just kind of standing out here in the open by yourself. This lady's just getting dogpiled. Just jump her!
Jump her! Jump him!
Yeah, we're just absolutely jumping her ass. Bottom vengeance. I love just the Arkham thugs. Like, those dudes get fucked sometimes. Like, imagine just being a criminal in Gotham and suddenly you get run over by a fucking tank.
Me when I jaywalk in Gotham City.
Dude, I do. Batman decides to fucking run me. Why are you jaywalking?
Tremble before the sun.
Where's the Joker? But if I'm doing is jaywalking, I ain't involved in like all that. Genuinely love, like, look, I don't think Christian Bale's Batman voice is good. It's a little goofy, but I love it for other reasons. Where are the drugs? Where's Harvey? It's like, what the hell, dude? What was your plan? Christian Bale.
A worthy adversary.
Love the fucking victory music.
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again to the death. Sadu Hatun.
Running to see her wife again. She's just going to calm her wife down. She's like, dear, we're just disarming them. We're not killing them. I may have started to ship them at this point. Just a little.
But not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody.
Calm down
and
with the
rejoin our
murmur.
comrades.
Look, you can fight people to the death later, all right? It's also just, isn't it also a trope of soft girl, strong girl? And it's just like, yeah, even better.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. 800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
Yeah, welcome to Garlemald.
In that garden of desolation, They clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated. The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solace single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed, bitterly so.
Il-Shabard, Garlemald.
Oh boy.
And that's certainly a sight, those towers.
Not so much as a whisper.
That's
The
terrifying.
roads leading beyond the city walls
Yeah.
would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
This whole place is depressing and creepy. And just
A buzz day and
uncomfortable.
night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
There's some look up seeing a skyscraper tall castle, castle made out of bloody looking spikes. Dog, I'd piss myself like a racehorse. And don't forget that the last one we went to was powered by human limbs.
Yeah, yeah. Bro got the Vlad the Impaler looking.
It makes me think of broken glass.
He straight up got the Castlevania.
Anyway, as Secret said, we needed a name for our camp, and Lucia just gave it one. Welcome to Camp Broken Glass. The sound of snow beneath our feet sounding just as crunching like broken glass. Anyway, as we attune to this aetherite here in Camp Broken Glass at long last.
In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Huh, that rhymed. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss...
Dracula 2 here, dog? What is happening?
Dracula 2. Would you mind asking Stola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alice and I will meet you there. Bro fighting Dracula 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Alucard. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head clears. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. Air is thick with the palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged and hideous, unholy. And at a distance, its presence is overwhelming. Only far more terrifying. Ether flows unceasingly towards it, converging and swirling into a mass of unfathomable power. Dracula into fucking throwing hands with the OG Dracula himself. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air helping anchor my senses in here now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a moment. Ah, you must be a Belmont.
Straight throwing hands with Dracul.
Dracul.
You will be pleased to know that most of the Tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me that they have left far too many useful possessions behind.
Y'all get the context of that joke, by the way? Can I throw out a fun fact that I learned at one point? I don't get
I know. I do know the context.
I actually... Oh, no, wait. No, I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, at least.
Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting. I will make my way there.
Like, when I think about it, it's like it's something that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's essentially that, like, Dracula means son of the dragon, and that Dracul refers to Dracula's father, who formed the Order of the Dragon, which was like a company of Wallachian knights, if I recall correctly. Something of the sorts, but
yeah, it's like it's something that sounds familiar. It's just that it's one of those things I don't.
Yeah, Trent can probably explain it a little better. Keith was dead on. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, no shit. Looks like a rapture happened in this area. Not even Banet's here to take that shit.
Genuinely.
Yeah, no, this place is a like fucking nightmare fuel. Anyway.
Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in their ministrations. Of course, I will require a porxie of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
Hell, I've given up the
My
ghost.
smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
That too.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian, and myself have visited Garlemald
Ignore that
recently,
noise that just came
so
by.
we'll
I
lead
was
the
looking at
reconnaissance.
like upcoming quests and
Perhaps
stuff,
sponsored by a few
and
Bosnian
the
Dalmatian
site
scouts
has
from our
ads and
previous
just started playing a
excursion for good
fucking
measure.
video ad out of nowhere.
Oh boy!
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
There's a lot of fun, some use of energy.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
If any survivors, we'll find them.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return.
Just noticed this now somehow. Girl, Loki got that on. What the hell?
Yeah, Grog got a good coat.
He kind of got that fit. He got it on. He kind of the fit looked clean.
Alright. Gods be good. If this cold with Tatu's clothing, that came whole here with all of us. Yep. It was designed by Tataru, so she probably counted for that. With Tatu's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. It makes me realize, too, that, well, the people of Garlemald spent their whole lives in conditions like these. Even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. Our survivors, we must find them, and quickly. Well, it's gonna be about a week. It's gonna be about a week before we go hunting for them. Next time, we're going hunting for survivors. Ooh, oh, God.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, there it goes.
Opie doopie.
Hashtag this is Ingrid. Alright, tomorrow should be Trails of Cold Steel 3, finishing up the chapter. Friday should be Pokemon, and Sunday should be Lego Star Wars. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. We're gonna go raid Ryukes, who is playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That's it for me. Bye for now.
Later, gamers.